This mug right here that you're seeing is a custom mug that I created. It's listed for $14.99. It's actually right below this video. And interesting fact here is that I had absolutely nothing to do with the production of this mug. Similarly, this t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, this Internetpreneur t-shirt, is a custom shirt, a custom design by me. And I also had absolutely nothing to do with the production of this t-shirt. And that is why in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can actually create custom clothing like this t-shirt that I'm wearing or this mug that I created, and you can pull this off for $100 or less, and you can actually start your own business on the side. Now, previously, I made a video on how to start a t-shirt business with $300, and that video is still good. You can go out there, you can buy a heat press, you can buy the shirts, and you can buy just about everything that you need for about $300. But that business model had two main problems. Now, the first problem was that you need to get the shirts at a really good price to be able to make them yourself at home and flip them for a good profit. And the best places to find these blank t-shirts were either on Alibaba or AliExpress, and the shipping times can range anywhere from 7 to 14 days and even up to 21 days. So you can go ahead and you can start this business and you can start getting sales. If you get a lot of orders, you may find yourself not being able to fulfill the orders because you don't have enough inventory. Now, the workaround that I found to this problem was to find a shirt supplier here in the US. However, the prices are not normally good, but a subscriber reached out to me with their business, which is actually Outlash Wear, and I have some samples right here to show you guys. So you can actually get these in different colors and the prices are very low. You can actually get a shirt for about $3 or starting at $3. So the prices were almost the same as if you were to go to Alibaba or AliExpress. But again, you don't have to wait for 7 days or weeks just to get your blank t-shirts, and that's really good. Now, when getting into the t-shirt business, a lot of people keep doing the same thing, and so there's nothing really unique about one t-shirt business and another t-shirt business, but something that I found that can actually make your t-shirt business stand out is by doing family clothing. So for instance, the shirt that I have on right here, instead of creating this t-shirt just for men or for males or females, what you could do is you could create the shirt and you could offer different sizes for every person in the family. So you'd have a size for an adult male, an adult female, a boy, a girl, like a T1, T2, T3. And that way, when people come across your designs and they actually like your designs, the entire family can buy custom matching t-shirts. And there's actually a niche out there for that. And you can also get matching t-shirt sets from Outlash Wear for the entire family. So again, be sure to check them out. I'll leave a link down below in the description. They have many different colors and the prices are really low. You can get t-shirts or the entire family sets for just about the same price that you'd pay a China wholesaler for, and you won't have to wait for the long shipping times or shipping delays. Now, with that said, let's talk about how you can start your own t-shirt business with under $100. Now, just before we get into that, just a quick reminder, if you are new to the channel and you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Ian, and on this channel, I talk about ways to make money, ways to invest your money, ways to save your money. I talk about bank accounts, credit cards, and just about everything to do with personal finance. So if you like these videos and you like these types of topics, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. It's 100% free, it won't cost you anything, helps the channel out a ton. And also be sure to subscribe with the notifications on, and that way you never miss any of the future updates of when I post new videos on this channel. Now, back to how you can start your own t-shirt business for less than $100. And the first step is for you to pick a business model that's going to give you the most chances of actually being successful. If you're just starting out, yes, you can watch my other video on how to start a t-shirt business for $300, where you go out and you buy a heat press and you buy all the equipment. However, if you choose a different business model, instead of spending that money on expensive equipment, you could actually use that money for marketing your t-shirts. So the model that I used to make this t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, and also the mug that I showed you guys earlier on in this video, is the print-on-demand service model. Now, if you're hearing print-on-demand service model and you're saying, you know what, I no longer trust this because that is going to cut into my profits, just stick around to the end of this video and hear me out, because the print-on-demand services will charge you a fee, and that will take some of your profits. But if you really want to grow and scale your t-shirt business, I think it's a really good model to use, and I'm going to explain why in this video. So if you're using a print-on-demand service, this is how it works. You create your designs, then you upload your design to the print-on-demand service. Then you get to choose the type of clothing that you want your designs on, and then you send your customers to your store, and then your customers will make the purchase. The print-on-demand service will print the t-shirts and also ship them out for you. They'll handle collecting all the payments, and then you'll get paid, and all you really had to do was upload your design and choose the type of clothing that you wanted that design on. So with this model, there's really no need for expensive equipment. You really don't need any inventory. You don't have to worry about shipping or getting a lot of orders and not being able to ship them out quickly enough. You also won't have to worry about processing credit card payments. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. All you need to do is to get your designs uploaded, select your options, and the print-on-demand service will handle the rest from there. Now, I think a lot of you will comment down below on the fact that if you use a print-on-demand service, they're going to charge you fees, and that's going to cut into your profits. So you may be saying, well, Eann, why don't I just buy all the equipment and do everything at home myself? And that's actually true. You could do that yourself and your profit margins could be a lot higher. However, here's my thinking and here's my reasoning behind why I think the print-on-demand service may be a better model. So let's say you come up with some really good designs and your t-shirts start selling really fast. If you're just a one-man t-shirt shop, then it's gonna be really hard taking care of 100+ orders per day. Now, even if you do get around to taking care of all of these orders that you're getting every single day, this now means that you've now made a full-time job for yourself. And most people are getting into the t-shirt business because one, they don't like the current job that they have and they want something on the side that can make them some money. Or secondly, they're trying to start their own business because they want to have more free time, more freedom and flexibility. They want to have their time so they can spend it with their family and friends, or they can do just about whatever they want to with their time. Now, if you start this and you get a lot of orders and you're doing this at home, this means that now you have a full-time job, and so you are not really free anymore to do what you want to do with your time because now you have to be taking care of your newly started t-shirt business. So this takes you right back to where you started because now you don't have any free time for yourself. Now, if you use the print-on-demand service instead, then that takes care of that issue because even if you get 1,000 orders in one single week, the print-on-demand service already has all the equipment and all the people in production to take care of that volume of orders, and it's less work for you, so you're kind of like your own boss just the same, but you're just not actively working every single day. So this works out to be a better side gig or a better side hustle, especially if you're still full-time employed and you just want a way to start your business or to start something on the side that you can grow. Now, I'm going through all this and explaining this in great lengths because I want you guys to get the reasoning behind why I think that the print-on-demand service model is a really good model to use to start your own t-shirt business. So for example, this t-shirt that I'm wearing right here, it cost me around $10 to make it, and then I sold them for around $25, so the profit margin was like around $15 per shirt or somewhere around there. And even though I could have done this at home and I would probably make a lot more from each t-shirt, by using the print-on-demand service, I was still able to market these t-shirts and sell them and still make a good enough profit. Now, most print-on-demand services will charge you roughly $10. Sometimes it will be less. I think it goes as low as $6 per t-shirt. But the point is you can still use the print-on-demand service and you can still make profits. Now, remember, when people are looking to buy these custom t-shirts, they're not looking to buy t-shirts because they're trying to be frugal or they're trying to be cheap. If people just wanted to be cheap or they wanted to be frugal, they could simply go to Walmart and go to the clearance rack and pay $1.99 or $2.99 for the cheapest t-shirts. So the main idea here is people are buying the t-shirts not because of the price, but because they like the designs. And because they like the designs on your t-shirts, they'll be willing to pay $25 for one of these t-shirts. Now, let's talk about some of the options that you have for a print-on-demand service. And one is Teespring, which is what I've used for this t-shirt and the mug that I showed you guys earlier on in this video. And you have others as well. You can use Printful, Printly, Shopify, Printfy, and a bunch of others. And I'll leave links down below to these t-shirt services. So with that said, let's get to the actual steps now. So step number one is to think about the designs that you want to create. Step number two is to sign up for a print-on-demand service, and they only charge you once your t-shirt sells, so you don't have to pay any money up front. And then the third thing that you want to do is, after you think about the designs that you want, instead of just trying to create that design yourself, I would recommend that you guys get a professional to create professional looking t-shirt designs. Now, this is a mistake that I made, and not only with t-shirts, with just about everything else that I was trying to do. I thought that I could do the designs myself, but I'm the only one who actually liked my designs. Now, if your t-shirts aren't selling, chances are your designs aren't as good as you think they are, right? So I would recommend that you go out there to like Fiverr, where you can get a professional graphic designer or a professional t-shirt designer. You tell them what you want, you show them examples of the work that you want, they create it for you. If you don't like it the first time around, then they'll revise it until you like it. But that way you get high quality designs on Fiverr. You can pay around $5 and upwards for a design, and I'll actually leave my link down below. You guys can sign up for Fiverr, and I think your first order will be free if you use my link. But that's how I get custom designs, which are very cheap. Now, the second part of this is actually finding out what people want to purchase, because if you're making t-shirts and nobody's interested in them, then even if the designs are good, then they're not gonna sell. So what you wanna do, or what you can do, a hack around this, is to go on eBay, for example. And this doesn't have to be eBay. You can do this on Etsy or Amazon or just about any marketplace online. But you go on eBay, for example, and let's say I wanted to create a custom t-shirt, and I wanted to create a custom t-shirt with funny memes on it. So instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, so to speak, all I have to do is to type in, let's say, t-shirt fried chicken on eBay. It would bring up the results on eBay, and usually the results on the first page are gonna be the top results on the marketplace. So for example, I could click on the first one that comes up here, and immediately I can see that the seller has sold over 800 of these t-shirts. So now I know that if I make a t-shirt that says fried chicken and it has a photo of a chicken with a blunt smoking, then that t-shirt is gonna sell really well, because that is something that people are interested in. So now I can go on Fiverr, I can get a professional graphic designer or professional t-shirt designer. I show them the photo of this t-shirt and I say, hey, I like this design. I want you to create something just like this. However, I want it to be unique. And so they'll create something like this. They'll make it unique. They'll put their own spin on it. And that way you can get your own custom t-shirt. You can upload it to your store, and this will be something that people already like. So because people already like it, you're not just going out there and testing the water with this design. You're actually uploading a design that people already like and they already want and they're already buying. So the designer could change the fonts here. They could put some color in it. I don't know, they could put a different spin on it. And that way you have a really good design, and that way you know that this t-shirt will sell. So that is how you find a winning design. So now you have the print-on-demand service. You signed up for it. You now have an idea of what you want to create. You find a design that people are actually already buying and people already love. You get that design created, you upload it, you create the shirts, you choose the sizes, the options, the colors, and just about everything else. You set your price, and now you have your t-shirt store. Now, up to this point, you've probably only spent maybe $5 to $20 depending on how many designs you want. And so now you have around 80% off your $100 budget left, and you're gonna use this for marketing. Now, I know it's cool to create Instagram pages or Facebook pages and then get your friends to tag and repost your t-shirts, and maybe you'll get some sales that way, but you definitely want to get your t-shirts out there to people that don't actually know about your t-shirt business. So one good way to do this is to pay for Facebook ads or ads on Instagram, but that may be a bit pricey initially. So what I would suggest is that you find some influencers that have a large enough audience, especially if they're in a niche that has something to do with your t-shirt designs. So for example, if your t-shirt designs are of animals, pets, let's say dogs, then you could go to an influencer that markets, let's say, pet supplies or pet clothing, but try to find an influencer in a niche related to your designs, and then you can send them a sample of your shirts. You can have them wear the shirts, and then you can have them post it on their social media and give them like a coupon code or a discount code. And that way you can get a lot of people who never knew anything about your t-shirt business coming to your t-shirt store, and that way you're gonna get a lot of sales initially. Now again, this doesn't work by you just sending this to one influencer. If you want a really good chance of getting your t-shirts out there, you need to start with at least, I would say, 5 influencers just to begin with. Send your t-shirts out to at least 5 different influencers and have them wear it, post a discount code or a coupon link, and then have their audiences come to your t-shirt store. And I know that that is definitely going to kickstart your t-shirt business and get you some sales initially. Now, you may be saying, well, Eann, how do I actually find these influencers? Because Instagram or Facebook is full of influencers. How am I gonna find the ones in the niche that my t-shirts or my designs are in? And that's actually a good question. And here's how you can go about this, right? You just go onto Instagram, and if your t-shirts are about dogs, then you put hashtag dogs or hashtag the type of dog or the breed of dog that you have. And that's gonna bring up the post with the highest engagement in that niche and for that hashtag. And then all you have to do is to click on some of these posts and message the influencers that made them. Now, finally, you don't have to stop at t-shirts. You can do mugs, you can do bags, you can do just about anything. You can customize them, and this way you can monetize more items and make more money from one single store. So the main point here is, if you only have $100 and you want to get into the t-shirt business, if you're not so much focused on just having the highest profit margins, you can actually start this business and you can follow the model, you can follow this model, and this is how you can get into the t-shirt business with $100 or less. Comment down below and let me know if you've ever tried selling t-shirts, or if you're in this business. Let me know how it's working out for you, which model are you currently using. And with that said, if you guys like the video and you like this info, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys also ever want to talk to me one-on-one, you can find me on Instagram. The link is down below in the description. And with that said, I hope you guys learned something, or this video was helpful, and all the best with making money with your t-shirt store or anything else that you try to do. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.